Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm Max. This is my affirmation video. It's my affirmation journal of a book I've been copying called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I'm sure you're aware of that book. It's a guide to spiritual enlightenment. Basically written the entire book here verbatim. And like I said, it's in my affirmations. This is what I do. I'm Max, and I hope you listen. This is a conscious death. Apart from the dreamless sleep, which I have mentioned already, there is one other involuntary portal. It opens up briefly at the time of physical death. Even if you have missed all the other opportunities for spiritual realization during your lifetime, one last portal will open up for you immediately after the body has died. There are countless accounts by people who have visual impressions of this portal as radiant light and then being returned what is commonly known as a near-death experience. Many of them also spoke of a sense of blissful serenity and a deep peace. In this book here of the dead, that is described as the luminous splendor of the colorless light of emptiness, which it says as your own true self. This portal opens up very briefly, and unless you have already encountered the dimension of the unmanifested in your lifetime, you will likely miss it. Most people carry too much residual resistance, too much fear, too much identification with the manifested world, so they see the portal and turn away in fear, and then continue to be unconscious. Most of what happens after the involuntary and automatic, eventually there will be another round of birth and death. Your presence wasn't strong enough yet to understand this conscious immortality, so going through this portal does not mean annihilation. As with all other portals, your true radiant nature remains, not the personality. In any case, whatever is real or of value in your personality is of your true nature shining through. This is never lost. Nothing that is of value, nothing that is real, nothing that is real is ever lost. Approaching death, and death itself is the dissolution of physical form, and is always a great opportunity for spiritual realization. This opportunity is tragically missed much of the time, since we live in a culture that is almost totally ignorant of death, as it is almost totally ignorant of everything else that truly matters. Every portal is a portal of death, the death of the false self. When you go through it, you cease to derive your identity from your psychological mind, main form, and you realize that death is an illusion. Just as the form was an illusion, the end of the illusion that death is. It is painful only as you cling to an illusion. Now is a conscious death by Eckhart Tolle in the book The Power of Now. I'm Max. One take. I appreciate you for listening, and I'm out.